Good morning, everybody. Let's get together and see what I did in the living room today for Halloween and the entry hall. I hope you enjoy the tour, and I appreciate you coming more than you'll ever know. So let's get started right here in this section where Mr. Candy Corn Man is. On that little chair, I have another one of those darling pillows from Home Goods last year. And there's that cute cat on the pumpkin that came from Gabe's. And of course you'll hear the usual squeaking floors as I move around. And there's that wonderful candy corn man that we got in Pennsylvania. Our daughter bought that for us for our anniversary. We took an anniversary trip quite a few years ago with our son and our daughter to Pennsylvania. It was a wonderful trip, and we found this awesome shop that now no longer has all these wonderful Halloween goodies. But we got Mr. Candy Corn Man that day, and I think he is awesome. And right there is just a little owl pillow from Gabe's and that wonderful witch pillow last year from Walmart. And there's where I hung those striped stars. And up here, this is another favorite area. You'll see that we have vintage pieces over here and reproduction pieces. And I'll start right here. I know there's a glare on that, but that is Sprightly Spooks. This was a piece of really old sheet music, and we happened to find this wonderful vintage frame that was just spooky and perfect for this piece of sheet music. This is the only piece of Halloween sheet music we've ever found, and we've looked when we've seen sheet music, but I guess everybody wants it, so it's hard to find. And then up here, that's another painting that Jenny Salcini did. She did it like an old postcard. I think it is just adorable with the little gourd people and the spooky cat. Up here on top, the ones hanging, those are all reproduction of German antiques. And like I told you last year, we have the actual German candy containers that are just the heads. And those are super hard to find, and they came from eBay years ago. But up here is some of our favorite of the plastic Halloween candy containers. Things like this are really getting hard to find, and we're so grateful that we found them years ago when we did. And there's one of those new witches that we got at Home Goods this year. And here's that awesome piece John got me for my birthday last year. The witch is on her bicycle. And back there is another one of those hand-painted cat pieces. And this little pumpkin guy and this cute little cat, those are two pieces that our friend found us at Michael's this year. Our Michael's really did not have a lot of Halloween this year. Either one of them. We have two Michaels, and we were really disappointed in them. And here are some of our favorite of the Bethany Lowe, the designer pieces, in the black and white. And this one has the orange touches. And the cat. And there's that cute little girl that John got me last year. And we got the striped tree this year. This right here is another one of John's prize vintage possessions, is the black cat with its original insert. And then here is the orange cat with its original insert. And then another cute designer piece that we've had for a while. And those wonderful beads that came from Amazon. And that's one of the doilies that our friend Juanita, one of our subscribers, made for us. Okay, up here, there's one of those nice signs we got from AC Moore before they closed. And then the two little plaques that I made using vintage crepe paper. And one has some old Scrabble pieces on it, and then some other just cute pieces. And these little guys, we've had a long time too, the two on each side. The one in the middle was a piece we got last year. But all these little guys came from Traditions years ago. And two more wonderful reproduction pieces. And there's that awesome pumpkin pillow that we got recently at Walmart. And there's the big fortune wheel that we got at Home Goods. And let me tell you a story about this table and why there are a stack of table runners in that wooden bowl instead of John's vintage noisemakers. Well, baby boy's always liked sitting on his boxes right there, and occasionally he'd get on the table. But when I first started decorating for Halloween, I just got out this stack of table runners and I put them on the wood bowl, intending to use them. Well, 5 minutes after I laid them there, he got up there in that bowl and started sleeping there. He sleeps there every day, so I just didn't have the heart to move his bed so that I could decorate. And John was perfectly okay with it because I'll do the noisemakers downstairs. So that's why one end of the table looks good and one end of the table looks like I just forgot something. On the table, I'm using those pumpkins that we got at Michael's early on, and then have that adorable cat pic that came from Michael's years ago stuck down in it. And it's in that Rae DUNN Witch's Brew picture. And there's those October 31st beads. And right here, the mirror and the little shoe last. That's two of my favorite things we got on eBay. She never did anything else like this either. And I love the little bear dressed up like a clown. And everybody's always asking me about this quilt on the back of the couch. This one came from Amazon, but LTD Commodities does sell them. I think they're out of the bedspread sizes, but they still have this throw size. And our son and his wife actually got us a bedspread, and it finally came last week. And I'm going to make up the bed, and I'll do a tour in that room when I get that done. And up there's that wonderful light-up picture from Kirkland's. The cute witch pillow that was a birthday gift. There's the old vintage photograph that I made her into a witch. And there's another eBay purchase where the woman took the old mirror and scratched the silver off and painted it so it looked like the witch was looking through the mirror at you. And the Nevermore are old tiles, and then those are reproductions. And y'all saw this corner when I did a separate video on our Nightmare Before Christmas corner, the first time we've done it. And I did add a few things, like the Sally and Jack salt and pepper shaker, and a few different ornaments. And there's that wonderful light-up picture with the pumpkins. A couple more Nightmare Before Christmas pieces. And in the window, I have some of the old bottles we bought at a yard sale. And I just put the shade cover, spooky shade cover, over my regular lamp. And of course, that's baby boy's chair he likes to sleep in too. The boy has many beds. Another one of those cute pics. And some of the amber bottles and the purple bottle, amethyst bottle they call it, up there in the window. And there's that spooky ghost. I won't turn her on because she is super loud, but she is so cute. And I meant to get a bow on the witch's garden sign, but I didn't. And there's the candy corn light. And I'll show you the Wizard of Oz tree in just a moment. Some of my vintage Halloween books. Another painting by Jenny Salcini. And this is the Wizard of Oz tree. There's her shoe. I'd like to get some more Wizard of Oz ornaments, but they sell out really fast. And this is an old Madame Alexander, the Wizard of Oz witch. Another piece by Jenny Salcini. And this is by the artist that does the cats. Her name has escaped me right now. And down there are just some cute Halloween pieces, including more Annalise. And up here, more Annalise and that wonderful owl. And this is the Halloween tree this year. Same ornaments as last. Maybe just arranged a little bit different. I love this silver tree. It's so pretty with whatever you put on it for any season. And of course there's Annalise all across there. And that wonderful hand-painted lamp from the cat lady. And y'all saw this cupboard just a little while ago when I did the separate video on it. Over here on my stacked firkins, I didn't show you, this is another one of John's vintage cats with the original paper in it, the insert. So if you want to see this cupboard up close, go watch the video that I did this morning. And right here is that other painting by Jenny Salcini. And there's the shelf over the door. I put my large Annalise and that big smiley cat. And the come on in, my pretties. I have a witch hanging on the railing on this side. And that cute little metal garland I got at Walmart there. Now down the squeaking steps. There's that piece that I got, and I put some of the pieces from Michael's in it. That was a piece I got at Home Goods. And that light came from a yard sale years ago. And I put the witch and some orange florals in that Longaberger basket that I got at the yard sale. And down there are some of our vintage beer crocks and the tobacco tins. And here's that cute stacking pumpkin that we've had for years. I don't even remember where that came from. But right there is the witch. And here's the shelf going down the stairs. Lots of cute goodies. And then here's this shelf with a lot of the little light up pieces. And on top are some of our favorites. The wonderful owl. And down here, that's one that came from Cracker Barrel. And that's a print that I framed. And up there's John's circus piece. So this is all for the living room and entry hall tour. Have a wonderful day. Till the next time. Bye-bye.